All right, getting in the elevator here. Okay, a new home. Wow. So have you been trying to get into this place for a while, or did it just suddenly happen? Because I didn't know. Does Steve know? So did you need him to make a door for you, or a door lock, or not? Or you let us know. Well, that's good. So what do you think? Should we go into there? Okay. All right. Jim has bade you to go into the second floor activity room. We could, everybody grab a bike. You know, we're probably what we should do is just take our coats, because we're going to be here for a while, and put them in a little pile. And one of the things that we usually do when we go visit you in the past has been you show us how you operate your computer. But it's not set up yet. Okay. So it is set up. Oh. Well, so you think there's just too many people?
What? Do you think they're all going to fit in your apartment?
Well,
We could take turns.
yeah, we could take turns.
Take 5 and 5?
Yeah, let's do that. Just for a little bit. Then we could come back here to have our chat. But I think that's good so that, you know, we have that experience. Well, there's 6. We'll have everybody except Amy.
I'm cut off.
Yeah. All right. So lead us into your room. Of course, what we could do is have the 5 of you and Donna and Jim and me in his room. And then the rest you'll see on remote TV. But we're not going to do that because we don't have the hookup. We almost could. Okay, why don't you go ahead out of the room?
Ladies first.
Okay. Well, James, this is really a great place. Come with me. We'll peek in.
Okay.
You know, you'll have a chance to be in there soon enough.
This carpet looks good.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, really?
Nope, that's his sister, brother-in-law, and one of their kids.
Oh, okay.
What does the door tell you? I think it's a little extra wide, but still. Okay. I told the rest of the people that we could peek in at least.
I bet you guys could all fit in
I
here.
think we could. Then all we need to do is somebody bring in the purses. People left. Yep.
They'll get in here. They'll all fit.
I think that's good. I think that's what we should do. All right, and that'll save us time. We don't have to do stuff twice. All right. So
Grab our stuff?
yes,
Okay.
you could grab your stuff and somebody else's stuff.
Okay, we can grab it.
Anybody who wants to come.
Yeah, I'll grab it. Should I do hold on camera?
Shouldn't I?
Always.
So how many views is this movie going to get?
Thinking in the 300s.
That's yours and that's Katie's. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay, we got everything. Wonderful. Okay. Kayla. Great. I think this is much better than people's.
That's me. Is this your coat then? Yes. This brown one. Okay.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Yes, musical instruments for
turn the TV off for a moment. Now, can you do that from your chair, or
convex metal containers. Paul, what are
so? You want to show us how you would turn it off,
That's it. Yes.
or are you just going to go up to the remote?
Similar to a xylophone,
Okay.
it's the national musical instrument of Guatemala.
Uh-oh, I don't know what
Central
the
American
national
countries.
instrument of Guatemala is.
John, what is a marimba? Good.
Oscar-winning roles, 200, please.
So
19.
that turned it off, but we don't want to turn. We just want to go into computer mode. Oops.
Meryl Streep.
Yep.
Rolls for 600, please.
So
1980.
here, who wants to make the movie?
I
Okay.
have no camera experience,
Okay.
literally.
So
It's really good at bad blink.
is it this? Is it like Source or
John,
something?
who's Jeff Bridges? Yes. Oscar-winning roles, 1,000. 1999.
PC. Is that what it should be on? Okay. And then the PC. PC is on. That's the screen reader. Screen saver. What is a screen reader? It's
What's on the screen?
It's a program that reads the screen for a person with visual impairment or a person with learning disabilities that can't read. Okay. But This is the regular, very fancy monitor that Jim has, that is a TV set and a TV and a computer. Okay. Now, Jim has a system set up here by the best rehab engineer in the world. Jim has the privilege of having Steve Blosser as his personal rehab engineer. So, may I lift this up? This goes down out of the way, but when Jim needs it, he just lets it pop up. And this has a little screen. It's hooked up to a computer in the back. Just lifts up like this so that you can see it. And you should gather around in the back of him as much as you can to see what he sees. So I don't know what you want to do. You want to show us, you want to read your email, or show us...
Show us your Facebook profile.
You better not be on Facebook, because you never told me you were. Oh, you got a nice little rainforest here. All the plants. Got your pictures. Okay, now, on the screen, what do you see? A bunch of symbols. Letters, numbers. And between his legs, he's got a joystick. It's different from the joystick that he uses to drive his chair around. With this joystick, he navigates through language space. Suddenly something changed on the screen. Who made it change? Jim did. How did he do that? Well, he selected something that made the screen. It's like that would have happened if you had hit a key on the keyboard or something to wake up.
So
But
does any
there's no keyboard here.
So is that the computer, and then those symbols are...
So he's got a computer on the screen, on the chair, which sends out some kind of a signal. Obviously it's wireless. He didn't pick up on it. And now he's doing some more stuff.
Is it his eyes?
No, he has a joystick.
Oh, a joystick.
Well, go ahead. Just push your way in front of people and see what he sees.
Can I stay behind you?
And the camera, of course, should also
There you go.
do that. You know how to zoom back and forth? Mm-hmm. Okay. And have you been zooming back and forth?
I have been trying.
Okay, good. Make sure your finger doesn't get in.
It's not.
Oh, Dr. Eulenberg. Due in 36 minutes. Oh, okay. Overtime over there. There's an O there. Great. All right, so Jim is a great computerish person, just like you all are. But what's happening? How is he getting signals onto the screen? Obviously, he's doing this.
It probably work like a wireless keyboard would.
What you're saying is it doesn't work like a wired keyboard, so it must be a
Yes.
wireless. But explain, how does that work? You're right, of course.
No clue.
But if you don't have a wire, what do you have?
A signal?
Well, of course you have a signal, but what is the medium for that signal to be transmitted? If it's wireless, then it has to go...
Through the internet?
It's digital.
Well, it is digital, but that doesn't tell us how it's happening. Look, he wrote a W there.
Travels through the air.
While we're standing around, he's actually doing stuff. How is he doing it?
Could be radio waves.
Could be radio waves. That would be called RF, radio frequency. But no, he's not using radio frequency. There are two or three kinds of wireless technologies that we use in our world. One is RF, and And there are various versions of radio frequency. For instance, Bluetooth is a kind of radio frequency. But I'll give you a hint. It can only use, the kind of thing he's using doesn't go through walls. It has to be line of sight.
Is it infrared?
It is infrared. Very good. Now, what is infrared? What is infrared?
Let's say laser. Maybe?
No? You know,
Okay.
have you ever had a laser pointer?
Yes.
Could you see it?
What
Could
is
you,
showing
could,
up on?
it's kind of reddish. Nowadays, some people are spending money for the dangerous green lights, but it was generally a reddish thing, wasn't it? You could see the red. With infrared, you can't see anything. It's invisible. Except, as we've learned, with a digital camera. All right. Welcome to your home. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, the answer is, it's coming somewhere out of his chair, and it's going somehow into the computer. Where's it coming out of?
Is he telling us?
What do you see there? You can move around to the front. So what do you see? Look over his shoulder there. You'll see a little silver box.
Yeah.
Aluminum,
I see it.
otherwise. And what can you see on the silver box? Are there some LEDs?
Little later.
How many? How many?
4.
4. Why does he have 4? Now watch what happens when he sends, would you send a letter or something, a carriage return or something to the screen, and I want some of you to watch the box and see if anything happens when he sends it. He's sending some ends. You can see the ends on the screen.
Does it have to be pointed
blinking
towards
red.
the system?
Well, actually, not that much. I said it has to be line of sight. Now, so did you see any of those LEDs going on and off? How many?
1.
Only one. The what?
Oh no, I just had an idea.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of this course is to have ideas.
I was wondering if it was the whole binary system thing that you were talking about.
Well, it is a binary code, but 3 of those you will never see the light because they're sending out infrared light. The reason we have 3 of them is to make it very bright so that he doesn't have to be exactly heading straight in a straight line. He, as you notice, Jim is kind of wherever he wants to be. Now, what is catching the light on in his computer? Where is his computer? It's down there. I see a little flashing thing. Green. I'm colorblind, but probably the answer is right. Send another N, and let's see what happens to this little box here. You see a flicker?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a little disturbance in the force, Luke. Yeah. Well, this is one way. And why is this very important? It stopped working sending things?
Oh, he blocks it.
Oh, he was blocking it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice job, Heather.
All right, very good. Excellent. So, how many things are on his screen? How many different symbols or words or whatever?
At least 27.
Same as a keyboard?
How many are on the keyboard? Are they in rows and columns? How many rows, how many columns?
10.
It's 10 by 10. There are 100 possible positions on that screen. So he's got like just 100 things. No, he has a choice of many more. Because some of those lead to other pages. One of them leads to a page of pages. Where So he can move around in his multidimensional language space. Now, some of the people here wrote songs for you as part of our course. And you don't have to play their songs. You might not in this move have all the songs that they have, but you might have a part of some song, maybe something patriotic or MSU or something. Okay, so let's. I'm very eager. How is he moving around? I said there was a joystick. You can see between Jim's legs. But it's a very special kind of joystick. Invented by Blosser again. And at some point you can try it, but you can actually hear as he goes from one place to another. You know what that's called? Detenting. That is, this filters out Jim's tremor and spasticity because it gives him 10 resting places going from one side to another, 10 resting places from down to up, forward to back. So there's stability there. Otherwise, you know, with a return to center flip-flop joystick like you have on most video games, you don't have that discrete division of space.
Is that similar to a stick shift in a car?
Exactly, similar to a stick shift, but has 100 different
yeah.
positions.
Yeah.
Also similar to the way we would go from channel to channel on our old-fashioned TV sets.
Okay. You don't actually need to push another button in order to shift though, right?
Like the clutch or something.
Yeah,
No,
do
you
you?
don't. Good point. Now we're hoping, this is all done mechanically, but there are adjustments like with a screwdriver you can change the amount of force that is necessary. So I was going to ask Jim to sing a song. Okay. Ooh. The screen just went dead. What happened? I think maybe Jim is resetting it. When the thing goes on, it does a little initialization. Turn that switch on, may I?
So does that stay on when he goes everywhere?
Well,
When
he
he
can
takes
turn
the
it on.
bus and everything? I mean,
It's on his chair, but
Oh.
when he doesn't need it, he just has it bent out of the way in his bracket. It's going through an initialization. You could take a picture of what's happening on his screen.
I don't know if I can see.
yeah.
How long have you known Jim?
I might need to go over here.
What was it, 3 years? I've been with you, what, 3 years? Don't go there. There's too many people in here.
Words. Donna doesn't want me to bring this over, as Jim explained, but. Alright. So, what have we learned so far? He uses a detented joystick, which gives him stability in 100 places. It's keyed to software, which I wrote, to move around in language space, where what's in that language space? Words, letters, phonemes, poetry, song, speeches, really an unlimited number of things. And he can, we actually haven't heard you make any sound out of your computer yet. Can I have a paper towel? Okay, so, mi permiso. Okay, I think you found a beautiful song here. Oh, you want me to change the volume? Okay. Sometimes Jim doesn't want this thing to be too loud on a bus or something. Everybody here saw your presentation. Let's see, where's the...
On the banks of the Red Cedar is a school that's known to all. Its specialty is winning, and the Spartans play good ball. Its specialty is winning, and the Spartans play good ball.
Say that again.
Spartan teams are never beaten. All through the games they fight. Fight for the only colors, green and
You
white.
can sing along, just have little pauses here.
Go right through for MSU. Watch the points keep growing. Spartan teams are bound to win. They're fighting with the vim, rah, rah, rah. See, their team is weakening. We're going to win this game. Fight, fight, Rocky, fight. Fighting for MSU.
Okay. And Jim has been invited, like at graduation ceremonies, to sing like the national anthem. Okay. Is there anything more about your chair and your... I mean, there are many details we could go into, but I think what I like is when we just sit around, just use the word board and talk about life. Jim's life. So, what I'm going to suggest is that Jim put his chair wherever you want to, and then we'll make a circle. You want to bring it over there? Or you want to put it here? I mean, you know...
If he wants to stay.
Go back to the big room.
What? We could go back to the other room?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would work here.
If he wants to go somewhere, we can just sit on the ground.
Yeah. What do you think we should do? You put your chair there, get out of it, and we'll be over here? Alright, so you gotta let Jim get over there.
On the banks of the Red Cedar is a school that's known to all.
Okay, good way to end. Okay. Cleaning up. Now, Jim can enter this stuff. Oh, how is he sending it in? He points to it that way, but how does it know that it should go in?
Is there a select switch or
There's a select switch. Where is it?
I'm thinking maybe on the joystick.
No.
I think it's one of the options, just like a letter kind of.
Pardon?
Is it like an option, just like a letter would be?
Is it his foot? Down here?
It is.
Ah,
Jim's, see it?
Donna told me I must.
Hey, don't go there, mister.
Can't okay.
Hey, you can make music. This is like bluegrass or something.
This was something like a banjo.
Yeah, just do no.
All right. Jim was going to park his thing over there, I think. So he's going to put away his joystick. As you see, Steve made it so that it can just be collapsed. Once you see how it's made, it looks obvious, but Steve's a genius at making the impossible look obvious.
You're on camera.
Jim goes to work every day, no matter what the weather is. One of our students has seen you on the bus.
Yes.
Who is that? That's Lacey?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to see you in I Am West all the time.
From now on, you have no excuse not to come up and speak with Jim.
What? Your book?
Is that what I just took off of his?
It's right there, though.
Oh, there it is.
Which one do you want? You want this one?
This. Don't
Squish our bit, sorry.
take
Towel.
tell. Don't tell. A N Y anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
That they were on your bus or what? Don't tell anyone. That got everybody quiet. Don't tell anyone. P I almost I N A N E V E R never W O R okay, I never work. Oh, don't tell anybody. Well, they think you're working. Okay. So we'll use this on the. So you're going to move back a little bit. Right.
Do you want him out of it?
I thought so.
On the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going on the floor, mister.
I
Yeah.
don't know where I should go.
Maybe
Fine right there.
right there.
Yeah, there's plenty of room. Plenty of room. We're going to have a floor show.
Oh, you're fine.
Everybody.
Okay, let's go. Go down. Want the other way? You want to stay like that? Okay.
Well, let's get his book down there. And we're gonna go counterclockwise. So you're gonna be the first amanuensis. That means the first person who is going to help Jim.
Read the pointing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, is there anybody else who would like to be a camera person? Okay, Sean. Exchange things with Sean. You can see where Sean is.
It's very warm.
Okay. Thanks for the warning.
You can be the next amanuensis.
And you, obviously, you have to say it out loud, like we
Okay,
were doing.
yeah.
You gotta hold it near his left
he-
hand.
Okay. L O S T
What's the word?
Oh, lost. Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if there was a word.
Yeah.
Good, this is good for you to learn how to do.
L O T, a lot, of M U S I C.
Guess what he's saying?
Lost a lot of muscle.
Muscle, okay, or muscular, something. You guess, and Jim will let you know whether you're right or not.
Okay.
Muscle.
So, can not move like I did.
All right. Well, that's good to know. And they did see your presentation about how you were prohibited from using your own exercise program, and how beautiful and buff your muscles were when you were using it.
So, come on, ask more questions.
That's not just you, it's everybody.
I thought it was very interesting about your swimming. I liked that a lot.
I was gonna ask.
Actually, there's a picture of him right here swimming.
Oh, really?
No,
Yeah.
take it off. Can I take it off?
That's a big slide he was going down.
Oh, well, they saw him.
And then there's one with his bike. And riding a bike.
Slip and slide style. It was about
Yeah.
Get the words near him.
6 0 60 feet. Holy cow! 60 feet.
This was the drop.
Wow.
Now, of course, you guys saw his movies. usually Jim asks the question, or people ask, how old are you? And you might know how old he is, but that's not usually what people guess. Just look at Jim and what do you guess his age is?
I don't know what it is, so I'll guess.
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
I was gonna say 30.
No,
35?
Yeah, very close, very close. Okay, anybody else who...
Yeah, I was gonna say between like 35 and 40.
Yeah, okay.
They make you feel young, huh, mister?
I am 9. 6? No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No way.
You better not even go there.
That is why I know am. That is why I am here. That is why I'm here.
But he's the youngest one here. He's the young stud muffin.
Yeah, I was gonna say. They're probably all jealous of your hair. I am 57. You never know.
You'll be 58 in July.
No way.
Wow.
I told him when he first moved in here, and his dad was here, moving him in. The door was wide open, and there's 2 older ladies walking down the street, and he yells out, "We have a young stud muffin in here." Yeah, so I'm telling him that all these old people, all these old ladies are gonna come in and yeah. He likes to joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, we really have to rotate every 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
So who's the next one? All right.
Hi.
And Gayla, you can be the next. You can take the camera
Do I
now.
have to come up with a question?
We're gonna trade off.
Again, also hot.
Okay.
Well, I swam too. My question was about swimming. I saw you swimming in the video. How long have you been swimming? Competitively? About 60? No, sorry. 6. Oh, why? I'm sorry. 6 years. Okay. Cool.
Wait, now, what does that mean? 6 years. You swam competitively for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, in international competition.
Jim, what was the title that you won? I saw that on one of the videos that you won a championship. What was it?
You actually won several.
Really? On that video, I just had one. Or only listed one.
Well, in the cerebral palsy games, he went to Denmark.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, well, in his presentation, he talked about how we went originally, his first school was really in a university.
Yeah.
I saw that.
He wants to.
No, read what he's.
Oh,
What you should do is stabilize his board.
Okay.
Just kind of, it can be flat, but just make sure
Okay.
that it doesn't move around too much.
Okay.
And he'll point to things and you just say after him.
I. F. A. F. E. L. L. I fell in to a S P E A
The space. Go into a special. Special
special
place. P
P
R O program.
Oh, special program. At
Eastern Michigan University.
at Eastern. Yeah.
Who's next?
Who's next?
I got a question.
Okay,
Cool.
come on up, Sean. You're the amanuensis now.
All right.
Make sure you have that you hold his
Yeah.
board.
Crown. Okay. All right. Well, I saw your PowerPoint and I thought it was really funny. But you had a really good sense of humor when you said the institutionalized. I was really, it made me laugh out loud. So I was wondering what your favorite movie was. Favorite funny movie.
What's your favorite movie, Sean?
My favorite funny movie? That's a tough one.
Sean makes funny movies, right?
Oh, yeah, sometimes.
Well, you said you made parodies.
We do. We haven't for a little bit, but yeah. It's been maybe a month or so. I can do T R I C tricks like J I M
Carrie? Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey's hilarious.
Great physical.
I have no other questions I would ask him.
Okay, you're next.
Alright. I got a question. about your swimming. So they said you went to Denmark. What other countries have you been to? What's my name? Heather.
Hey.
What other countries have you been to? Just Denmark?
And Canada. Jim was the first person to give a speech at any conference in the world, in the history of the world. And when we were in Toronto, he gave that speech at the American Academy for Cerebral Palsy and Developmental Medicine. And there were some reporters there from the very prestigious Globe and Mail newspaper. But that was owned by a big conglomerate who also published a thing called The Globe. It was, I don't know if it's still around, it's one of the tabloids you get at the
yeah, like an Inquirer type.
And they did a version of the story. They said, "Bionic boy speaks with computer." This is back in 1978. And that was kind of an interesting way that those days would characterize James. Of course, in 1978, he was 25 years old. Is that right? You were born in 53. So in 78. Yeah. So he was not a boy. But a lot of people see people in wheelchairs and they think, somehow they're more like children. And that's been one of the things that Jim has definitely proved people wrong about. By going to college, getting advanced degrees, having a real job, doing things that most people almost all people with his physical characteristics don't even dream about doing. So he's been quite a role model for many young kids and their parents and families growing up seeing what Jim has been able to do. There's no hope.
Want? I don't know many may be I was B O R D. You were bored, so you wanted to do something instead of just sit there? I would too. I'd get really bored.
Okay,
questions.
Anybody, how are you doing there, Gayla?
I'm
Have you had
doing
a chance
fine.
to work with Chip?
Nope, I can do Trish and then I'll go.
Okay,
Oh.
good.
Go ahead, Trish.
I was wondering how long ago they made you stop doing your exercises. 6 years ago. 6 years ago they made you stop. Did that made me mad when I saw
He's saying
that.
something.
That is why I real 1 year.
No. Really?
Oh, really? Don't like.
Hold this
Oh,
forward.
sorry. L A W. Why I don't really like the law. Yeah. E R S.
Lawyers.
Oh, lawyers. I don't blame you. Any way in here.
Yeah. These lawyers.
Is anyone in here a lawyer?
No.
Not I.
Don't worry.
We're too pure of heart.
Oh.
Geo.
Oh.
Good.
Good.
My uncle is. Or I would S H O W show
Yeah,
you
shoot.
to the
Door.
But I forgot it.
You know, maybe some of you have some more questions.
Yeah.
I think let's cycle.
Yeah.
Kayla?
All right.
Who wants a video?
I can.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. Yeah, right.
Point.
Okay.
Real.
Jim's talking.
Not really?
Not really. Okay. Thank you, James.
We.
N E E
We need.
need S O M some
Some lawyers. Yeah, on our side.
Exactly.
I can agree. Oh, sorry, I'm Gayla. I'm a second year graduate student in the speech program, which 7 of us is.
8 of the 10 of you are. Well, pardon me, you're right. 7. Right.
Let's see. I guess, was swimming always a passion of yours? Or who introduced you to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question.
I just think that's really great that you're able to get involved with something. Because I think everyone should get involved with something, no matter what it is. Your dad moved you in? What's your dad's name? I forgot. It was in the video. Think? No. Yes, think. J A M
James.
swims. Just like you? Now I have to ask. I was looking at the words that you have on here, and bitch is one of them.
And he uses it a lot.
U S E.
You might want to turn that on this side so you can.
Sure.
F U L. Useful. I do my fair share of bitching.
I've asked the students to give a scenario for ordering a pizza because we're going to be doing that in our class.
Okay.
Probably that word doesn't need to be in it.
Thank you.
Hi, Jim. I'm Amy. Nice to meet you.
Amy Rue.
Amy Rue. I wanted to ask you, I know you love sports. What are some other sports besides swimming that are your absolute favorite? Do you have an absolute favorite sport?
Yeah.
To say requires a long explanation. Oh, you mean it depends on the person? Because
Would you repeat the question?
I
Just
would-
for our studio audience here.
I was wondering whether Mr. Renuk had to learn how to read because he was given this board to communicate, or whether he was already literate and then therefore they gave him a board that had letters. and stuff.
Actually, you don't. Well, I think a better question would be, how long have you had this board? Who gave it to you?
Yes, could you answer that, please?
Or how old were you when you first got it?
Not. Don't. Tell.
Don't?
Don't. L. A. U. Don't laugh. But I am a. You made it yourself? Oh. M. A. B. O.
Board. You made a board like this.
This. You made a board like this on your own? Oh, wow. Because I could
Right.
W. Oh.
Yeah, Jim actually can write. Been able to write for a long time, but in order to write, he has to kind of like hunker down on the floor. He can't do it when he's sitting in his wheelchair.
Okay. Before we leave, can we get your autograph?
Jim actually does have a stamp with his signature on it, which is
Cool.
easier to sign checks with.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Whose turn is it now?
Hi, I'm Lacey.
So my question for you is, what made you decide to get the degrees that you have? What made you interested in that field?
Human nutrition. There you go.
Okay.
W. O. Work.
Would.
They. Let. Me. All and all that M O N
Money.
money.
There are many barriers for Jim to. He would have been a wonderful medical researcher. He wasn't asked to be asking to be a brain surgeon with his own hands, but
I bet.
but with his brain. And the world lost out in this generation on that. But Jim told me way back when he was an undergraduate that he wanted to go into research, wanted to go into medical research. He was especially interested in the fact that many people with cerebral palsy are of smaller stature. And that, of course, might be because it's hard to feed them, hard for them to get food into their systems, and also because there's a lot of this constant muscular calorie using extra movement. So, generally, people with cerebral palsy are not among the obese population that need help in that area. But Jim wanted to study nutrition, and he got a degree in human nutrition. Of course, that is related, but is not the same as food science. And aren't you going to ask Jim what the difference is?
You can do that.
All right, good. Okay, so now this is Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie. So, can you tell me the difference between nutrition and food science?
Human nutrition.
Human
and food
nutrition.
science. Make sure you can hold the
And
board
food
there,
science.
Katie.
Yeah. That's another one answer.
Food science.
Oh, food science.
He's pointing.
Oh, M.
Food science. Is
All about F O, so food from
remember this is going to be on the final.
Where food comes from?
Oh, okay.
Well, no, he said
does.
from. It's all about food from.
From
Do you know the answer? If you can guess,
The.
from the.
F E I L fields.
Mhm.
To the
Ah,
Oh,
table.
table. Okay.
Cool.
Field to the table.
Let's
Let's
see.
say about
And
Right.
Nutrition.
Oh, nutrition. Oh. Okay. Again. From. The.
Oh, yeah, it's sitting right here on his shelf in his bedroom. It's the yellow bag. It has his bungee cords and,
R. M. Farm. To. The.
it could be me.
Stomach?
Or, right, he's looked at the clock, or the weather came on before they.
Okay.
And I was like, it's gonna be cold, and he shook his head, yeah.
U.
So,
T. R.
Nutrition.
Nutrition.
I don't know if he did.
Can.
Cat had never showed up here.
Could. Come. On.
Right.
Think.
Right.
Oh, come on, think.
All right, so food science is from the field to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Nutrition's from the table to your stomach.
Do you know if he went to work today?
Jim?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Amy was just asking.
Mm. Where?
I'll tell him when they leave.
Come.
Come on.
Well, my friend's a dietitian, and she had to.
Think. Human nutrition.
So all about what we need from the farm to get our daily nutrition.
Because I know after that, he was falling asleep in the chair, so.
Give.
Yeah.
Me. More.
Is it gonna be like the consumption, how many calories you need to make?
True. But he wants the from too.
Oh, from two.
From our mouths.
Yeah, sure. And I'm not scared, you know me, I'll be the one that first to tell Ruthie and what's going
Make.
on. Because it's not gonna be blamed, we're not getting blamed for it, you know what I'm saying?
Make.
If somebody else doing it, we're not getting
Bring.
blamed for it. I'm not letting
Make.
us, none of us go down like that, unless, you know what I'm saying?
Makes.
Me or you, we're not gonna get in trouble for it.
W.
It's gonna be somebody else. So, I'll make sure I make note of it.
Okay.
Waste.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Where?
Okay.
Does.
Does. And where does it
Go.
Oh. like to your muscles or. Oh, the toilet.
What?
Was he asking where waste goes?
Yeah.
The toilet.
A.